The car belongs to my wife, and it's Mary Lou Green. It's been in the family since it was first produced. It's a reproduction. It was made in 1979, which was the 50th anniversary. It's a 29 Model A. And Ford had this company called Shay. They call them Shay Model A's on the street. They worked out an arrangement where they would make the cars, Ford would sell them in all their Ford and Lincoln dealerships. And they originally planned to make about 10,000 of them, I think, but they only made about 4,000. After that, I think the company went pretty much bankrupt. They tried to make some other cars, and then it just kind of collapsed, I believe. My uncle's wife had the car. My father-in-law was there visiting. She came into the house and she said, talked to her husband, says, "You got to get me a real car." She says she can't get out of the parking lot because everybody wants to look at the car. So Mary Lou's dad said that he would buy the car if she wanted. They sold the car to Mary Lou's dad. He had his second wife that got into the rumble seat when they were over 80 years old, almost close to 90. But anyway, they had a wonderful time with the car, drove it in a lot of parades. Then they called us one time and said we were the only ones that had a garage. And would we be interested in taking the car? And we said, yeah, sure. And so they gave us the car. So it's been in the family from Mary Lou's uncle to her father. So then we ended up with the car. And we've had it now for quite a few years. We're looking now to see if we can find a place that might have tires for it. And it's hard to find parts and things like that for an old car. We haven't done too much. It's only got about 6,000 miles on it. So it's been a wonderful little car. My wife doesn't drive it at all, hardly. It's a standard shift car. It's fun to drive, but it doesn't drive as well as like a new car, obviously. Especially if you get up on the highway and you want to go like 55 or something like that, 60. Then it gets a little vibration to it. But it's a fun car. We're in this Cape Fear Cruisers group, so we've been a member of that for quite a few years, and we are in parades and car shows and things of that sort. So it's been a wonderful hobby for us, I guess. So we always like the one in Southport at the Walmart. That's a real popular one, and we've been in quite a few of them, but they're always fun to go to because you always see a lot of other cars you kind of like, and members of the car club, and enjoy doing that. And yes, I've always liked cars myself. My wife was never really a great car person, but she's gotten kind of more into it now because she's gotten involved with a lot of people in the car club. You know, go to meetings and so forth, and so you get to meet a lot of different people too. But that's a good group of people, the Cape Fear Cruisers. Great people.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.